A monster deluge has flooded roads and caused major slips in Northland and Coromandel.
An emergency management official says it's the most intensive storm Coromandel has faced in a few years and warns it's compromised the region's entire roading network. Ashley Yates reports.
An unwanted splashdown for travellers. Flooding causing roading mayhem on Coromandel Peninsula.
Just on the biscuit, on the car biscuit.
This duo needed to be rescued after driving through floodwaters on State Highway 25 near Hikuai. Their journey to Whangamata briefly halted, left in need of a jump start.
There were smaller cars getting through, but the van just conked out halfway through.
The flooding forced officials to close the road at Hikuai, cutting off the main route to holiday hotspots such as Tairoa, Hotwater Beach and Whitianga.
I've come up to see my daughter in Whitianga from Nelson. So bit of a disappointment if I can't get there.
How long have you been waiting in the line for? Well, nearly now, I suppose, nearly an hour.
We're travelling to Hahei to a wedding.
When's the wedding?
Tomorrow.
His flower delivery hitting a snag.
Sorry, Sumner, your flowers are on the way.
So we've had a very intensive 24-hour period, probably the most intensive storm we've had in the last couple of years. And it's affected the top half of the Coromandel, mainly on the eastern seaboard, and pretty much it's compromised the entire roading network.
Our people are used to the hazards, the slips, the flooding, and they're pretty accustomed to dealing with it and staying safe and keeping their families and the communities safe.
Police have just closed the main road heading into Whangamata, where they've said a massive slip is covering the road and a digger is currently on the way to try and clear it. It wasn't just the Coromandel that was drenched. Northland was in the firing line too.
A station in Whangarei that has almost 80 years of records saw a day get into its top 5 wettest November days.
In the Coromandel, some dressed for summer.
Thought it'd be appropriate today. Easy on, easy off.
But getting a dose of winter weather instead.
Well, Ashley joins us now live from Thames. Ashley, is the worst of the weather over for the Coromandel?
Well, Samantha, as you can see, the rain has halted here in Thames this evening, but there is still a orange heavy rain warning in place for the Coromandel Peninsula until 9 o'clock tonight. One is also in place for Gisborne until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Tairāwhiti Civil Defence, they're warning up to 170 millimetres of rain is expected in the ranges north of Tolaga Bay. As for State Highway 25, which featured in my story, the Waka Kotahi website says that remains closed between Hikuai to Tairoa.
Ashley, thanks so much for the update.